We are talking about 5/16 notes at a time here. So in contrast to the groups of 3, the first note of this grouping keeps moving forward throughout the bar because we now have 1/16 note more than what fits into one beat. So the accented notes are the following: 1, 2E, 3 and, 4R, 2, 3E, 4 and, 1R, 3, 4E, 1 and, 2R, 4, 1E, 2 and, 3R, and back to the 1. This would be A, B, 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 with A of course being the bass drum stroke and B being silent. To get familiar with this new grouping, I would suggest, as always, to count out loud all of the 16th notes and clap the accents. 1E enter, 2E enter, 3E enter, 4E enter, 1E enter, 2E enter, 3E enter, 4E enter, 1E enter, 2E enter, 3E enter, 4E enter, 1E enter, 2E enter, 3E enter, 4E, 1E enter, 2E enter, 3E enter, 4E enter, 1E enter, 2E enter, 3E enter, 4E enter, 1. The next step would be to count just quarter notes but still clap the accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now that you're familiar with the new grouping, you can take it to the kit. To start out, just play 8th notes on the hi-hat, 2 and 4 on the snare, and the accents with your bass drum this time. Once you're comfortable doing that, you can move your right hand to the right cymbal, step quarter notes with your hi-hat foot, and still play all the accents with your bass drum. This not only further strengthens your timing and your understanding of where those accents are placed, but it also works on the independence between your feet. The next step would be to add the counting back in. So first only the quarter notes, and then as a new challenge try to only count the accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, to make it a little bit more practical, let's take a look at each of those bars individually, always adding a kick drum on the one. Now that's a whole lot to work on, but there's still more. So once you feel really comfortable with this variation of the grouping, there are two more variations that you can work on using the exact same steps. Those variations are A, B, A, B, B, which is probably the most popular groups of 5 pattern, and also A, A, B, 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 so just playing a double at the beginning. I don't think I need to show you the whole process again for those two variations. So instead I'm just gonna play you the 10 resulting grooves. But I highly suggest that you do go through the same process with those two variations so that you really understand those as well. And there you have it. Along with the groups of 3, you now have 18 different grooves to choose from when you're creating your own unique bass drum patterns. And of course you can mix and match those groups of 3 with the groups of 5 to create 2-bar phrases, which are even more interesting and fun to play. And that's all I got for you. If you liked the video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next lesson.